is up? How you doing? This podcast is gonna be about MMA. Yes, I loves me some MMA, baby. But let's get right to the point. The topic is gonna be why I think fighters should call their next opponents out instead of waiting on the next move. Of course, I'm pretty sure you guys, if you follow the MMA community, Ben Askren has been signed to the UFC via a trade of Demetrius Johnson to ONE FC. So, with that being said, he's been Twitter popping. He's been Twitter popping. You know, he called out the whole welterweight. He called out the whole welterweight division of the UFC. He got some clapbacks, but the reason why I thought it was impressive was because he's gonna get a lot of popularity simply because he's doing that. Because people like Jorge Masvidal clapped back. I think Colby Covington also clapped back. I think Nate Diaz, one of those guys, clapped back. But a lot of them clapped back, and it's been gaining a lot of popularity. Because everybody wants to see Ben Askren fight in the UFC. Everybody wants to see him tested in the UFC, and he's doing the right thing. He's really doing the right thing when it concerns marketing himself and trying to get those good fights. He's trying to get those fights, you know. He even called out Darren Till. Darren Till had a pretty funny a clapback to him as well. He was talking about Darren Till saying that you ready to go on a losing streak. I thought it was funny, and Darren Till was like, I've only lost fucking once. The fuck are you talking about? You know, but back to the point. I just feel as if fighters should, instead of every time Joe Rogan, John Anik, or whoever else does the post-fight interview, a lot of fighters, you know, and sometimes it's lower grade fighters, you'll be like, well, I don't know, we're gonna let my managers figure that out. Like, motherfucker, do you not know who you want to fight next? You know, you over here saying, I don't know, whoever they give me, blah, 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 take all comers. Call somebody out, bro. If you want to get in a position where you a popularity, because I mean, I know all of them, their number one goal is to make a lot of money. You know, a lot of people do it for the passion or whatever, but bro, don't sit here and tell me you ain't fucking fighting or getting your fucking head busted, you know, and you're not trying to get paid for it. No, you know, every call out has been successful. Every call out has been successful. I remember when Daniel Cormier went to the lightweight division and he fucking destroyed Dan Henderson. He destroyed a few other guys. I can't remember every person he fucked up in the lightweight division. But when he did that call out of John Jones, man, he got that fight. When Nate Diaz, when Nate Diaz called out Conor McGregor, he got that fight. When Nick Diaz called out GSP, he got that fight. I really feel as if a lot of fighters need to gravitate more towards calling out their next opponent instead of waiting. You know, it doesn't even have to be drama. You be like, hey, look, man, I want to fight this motherfucker right here. You know, I feel as if I can beat him. And especially with the fact that all fighters have egos. The guy you call out as your next opponent, he's gonna be like, the fuck you talking about? You can't beat me, you know, regardless of what you see, you know. Even when Conor McGregor and Jose Aldo, he called out Jose Aldo. He was like, you know, I feel as if he's stuck in the mud, you know. It's just a lot of things, you know, where there's popularity. You know, you get get sponsors. You know, you'll gain a lot of fans because you're not just sitting in the back seat waiting on your next fight. You call them motherfuckers out, you know. And with that being said, you know, your activity level is going to go up. You know, people are going to know you, especially if you come out big guys, and especially if you're in like maybe the top 15 or something like that. And you're trying to break into the top 10, and then from the top 10, you're trying to break into the top 5, and then from the top 5, you're trying to be the number 1 contender. You know, call guys out. I can guarantee you're going to get an answer. And people are going to be like, oh, who the fuck is that? You know, because I watch pretty much all the undercards and everything. So I'm like, Babalu, fuck you, I want to fight you, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, who the fuck is Babalu? And I'm going to go check him out as a fan. You know, I'm a huge fight fan, and I love to see call-outs. This is what this is about. We're fighting. It doesn't have to be no WWE shit. You can just call them out like, hey, man, sign the fucking dotted line, and let's get in there and get at it. That's it. And it's gonna gain traction. You can Twitter pop. You know, if you want to pop off on Twitter and get somebody to clap back, then go ahead. I can guarantee you'll get a lot of traction by doing that. You know, I really do enjoy that aspect. I hate when fighters just try to humble it out. You know, you ain't gotta be you don't have to be Conor McGregor. You don't have to be Chael Sonnen. You don't have to be none of them. You know, just call a guy out. If you feel as if you can beat this guy, call him out. What's the worst that can happen? You get your ass whooped. You know, but that's the fight game. You call this guy out, one of you guys gotta walk out, you know, with the W, and the other motherfucker with the L. You know, I just really think the guys just need to just start doing that. You know, I really feel like it'll benefit them. It will benefit a lot of those guys if they call a guy out like, hey, you know, let's fight, bro. I feel as if I can beat you. And you're like, yeah, no, you know you can't. Yeah. That's it. Just call guys out, guys. And you know, if you guys are fighters like you say you are, just call a motherfucker out, man. Just get out there, get in there, get that hitter. Call the motherfucker out, man. As a fight fan, I would fucking love that. You know, oh, he got balls. He calling the motherfucker out. You know, I just want fighters to be successful, and I think that call-outs is probably the best thing to do. So this is just, you know, thought is always a thought. You know, I just want to share it with you guys. That's pretty much all I'm trying to do. Share it with everybody, and see if they think the same way I do when it concerns that. You know, I enjoy a good scrap. I enjoy other fighters testing themselves against people who they feel as if they can beat. You know, it's just great. I mean, Chael Sonnen, he fucking really didn't, in my opinion, he didn't deserve the fight with Anderson Silva, but he called him out, talked a bunch of shit, and got the fight. He was whooping his ass the first round. You know, granted that Anderson Silva had some injuries. He was whooping his ass the whole fight. And, you know, he just got caught up like everybody else does. But, you know, Chael Sonnen is extremely successful when it concerns his call-outs and the fights that he gets and the traction that he gets and the eyes that are on it. You know, you don't even gotta be a clever motherfucker to come up with something, man. It's just do it. Just do it, dude. What's the fucking worst that can happen, man? What is the worst that can happen? Other than losing what you guys get in the game to do, either win or lose. So, you know, just have at it, guys. Have at it. And enjoy the fight game, bro. Enjoy the fight game like I do. And get you guys some money and some happiness and some success. Call call some motherfuckers out. Call them out. If you want to fight John Jones, call that motherfucker out. Especially if you're in the top 5. Call that motherfucker out. You know? Who just did that? Anthony Smith. Anthony Smith just fought. And he called out John Jones. John Jones was like, well, a guy, was like, hey, how do you feel about Anthony Smith's performance? He was like, it was okay. Yeah, you saying it's okay? Get in the ring and see what it's really about. Those are things that'll really just get it started. Because, yeah, you talking about it's okay, but, hey, it is what it is. But thank you guys for listening as usual. Podcast coming in 2019. You guys have a fucking wonderful day. Today is fucking Monday, October 29th. And fucking enjoy your day. Check you.